Once in a while, all the normies tend to catch up on all the radical memes that we have out there on Twitter and on Reddit. And, some of those memes sometimes are like really old, and people who, are not normies already know about these memes. And they've known about them for years. And then when the normies get their hands on them, they go crazy with it. One of those memes is the red flag meme. The red flag meme is usually used in different contexts when you have to do things that have to do with like relationships, or someone's cheating, someone's stealing, someone's doing something crazy, like a red flag. When something isn't quite right, it's called a red flag. And speaking of red flags, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Brittany Renner. Now, if you somehow don't know who this girl is, I don't know if you're living under a rock or something, but she's like super famous for being a how do I put this? Professional Uber thought. Just kidding, she writes books as well. Now, nobody's ever belonged to a galaxy more than this girl has. I mean, you could say Blue Jasmine, but secretly, that's my wife and I'm trying to pay her rent. Now, blue and yellow jasmines aside, what does this have to do with Brittany Renner being a red flag? Well, let me tell you guys, Brittany Renner is the reddest red flag that ever red flagged. As a matter of fact, she's such a red flag, you'd be forgiven for confusing her with the Soviet freaking Union. If you think I'm joking, you could probably ask NBA superstar and not very smart guy PJ Washington. With the amount of child support that he's currently paying her, you'd think Vladimir Lenin reincarnated and came back as a pretty girl to eat the rich. Speaking of PJ Washington, I think Brittany Renner started dating this guy when he was like 18 years old, while he was still in college or something. He got out, became a superstar in the NBA. Well, I use superstar liberally there. He came out and became an NBA player, got a pretty good salary, and as soon as the baby popped out, what do you know? She called it quits, and now he's paying child support. Yada yada yada. I think everybody knows that story already. I mean, she actually made a video one time talking about how to fleece athletes, come up on the check, and become rich off of child support. Anyways, that's besides the point. Brittany Renner, I think last week, in a fit of what I can only describe as smooth brain galaxy brainness, decided to tweet out this: "Hey Jackson State! Exclamation mark. Hide your son."
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Now, this obviously ended up having some backlash. Obviously, it's going to get backlash because, people already know about the whole PJ Washington story and how that played out. And I guess they started to label her a predator. And they started to respond. I'm not going to put the responses up here. You can go look at the tweet because the tweet is still up. Why? Because this woman has no shame, just like my ex-girlfriend. I'm joking, that was a joke, just like my ex-girlfriend. La, 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 la. Anyways, but then again, you see, she ends up getting backlash for this or whatever. By backlash, I mean she had a bunch of people in the tweets supporting her, arguing with other people who were like, this is kind of wrong, this is weird, this is predatory. The main thing people were trying to get across to her, which, most girls with smooth brains don't understand because they're too pretty to care about repercussions of things, is that if she were a guy saying things like this, imagine the tweets right now. I want you to imagine, right? Close your eyes, let the galaxy wash over you, and think about this for a second. If a man had tweeted this out and said, "Hey Jackson State, hide your daughters," that guy would probably be in jail right now, to be completely honest with you. But people don't play by the same rules, and I guess when you're pretty, you can get away with whatever you want to. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but it's also kind of weird. But either way, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. I haven't made a video here in a very long time, guys. I've been really busy with my gaming channel and work and other stuff. I would try to upload more on this channel with my super inconsistent uploading schedule on this channel. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, become a red flag like Brittany Renner. You probably get away with it as well. Okay, bye.